Right now we watch on the news and we see all this stuff happening, and everybody's freaking out about what's going on in the Middle East, as well we should. And Jesus prophesied that it was going to be that way. And we see, what's going on with Syria, and we see the chemical weapons, and we wonder, are we going to attack them? And we see Russia intricately involved. We see us being right on the precipice of World War III, which we are. And we wonder what's going to happen, and are we going to, and Russia has come out and basically said, look, if you try and attack Syria, we're going to use our anti-missile technology, and we're going to shoot your missiles down. And now you're going to have actively the two superpowers of the world, essentially fighting against one another, and this thing could spiral out of control in a hurry. This is why people are freaked out and saying, don't attack Syria. Why? You're going to take a dog by the ears and you're going to get involved in that thing, and this is going to be horrible. And the reason they say that is because this thing could turn into World War III in a hurry. And you see these things, and it causes great concern. If you've got a pulse, if you're breathing, if you're paying attention, it ought to cause you some concern. And yet, here's the thing, here's the piece for us. Hey, God's going to take us out of the way. There's a moment in time when God's going to say, everybody out of the pool, and he's going to grab us, and he's going to take us to be with himself. And that is going to usher in the tribulation period. When the church is taken out of the way, that's when the tribulation period will come. That's when this fifth world ruling empire will come to power. And what I want you to hear, and this is the point of application, this is the part at the beginning when I said you're going to hear all this and you're going to go, so what's that got to do with me? Are you ready? Because as you look prophetically, Jesus can return for his church at any moment. There's no prophecy that's yet to be fulfilled that needs to be fulfilled before Jesus can call us to himself. And when Jesus calls us to himself and takes his church out of the way, there will be those that are left behind. You do not want to be left behind, my friends. It's going to be a horrible time. When Daniel sees in his vision in verse 25 that this Antichrist is speaking pompous words, and he says he shall persecute the saints of the Most High. That word persecute, it literally means wear out. He is going to crush and wear out those people. Now you say, well, wait a minute, the church has been taken out of the way. Who are these saints? These are those people, your aunt, your uncle, the people that are so hard-headed, you're like, listen, trust me, there's a time coming when, I'm out of here, and you're going to wonder, where did everybody go? Would you hear from me that this is really true? And there's going to be many at that point that are going to go, well, I'll be doggone. He knew what he was talking about. He wasn't a tinfoil hat wearing nut job after all. He knew what he was talking about. And that's going to happen. And so those people at that time, they're going to recognize you're God. And they're going to give their life, but they're going to go through a tribulation period, a crushing that you can't imagine. And so the emphasis is, man, you don't want to be a part of that crowd. You want to be hidden in Christ.